Okay, on the bench today we have a job lot of Nintendo stuff. We have a bunch of controllers, power supplies, a GameCube, and underneath all this we have two N64s. Move this stuff aside. Let's see, this was a job lot from local auction. The box itself did have written on it spares or repairs, so I'm not expecting much for this. I think there's going to be a few things needing fixed, which is great. That's kind of the point of buying it. So I'm not going to try and repair everything in the one video. What I will do is I'll test the three machines, see if they're powering on, loading the game, etc. So I think we'll start with the GameCube and we'll see what it's doing. Right, that's the GameCube set up on my little monitor, all plugged in. So one thing, this was wrapped in this string, so I think possibly it feels like every now and again it's going to stick, so I think the doors basically, or was, just opening, so probably just something needing cleaned more than likely. So we'll get this off of here and then we'll turn it on. See what's happening. Right, let's power it on and see what happens. Okay, coming up on the screen. So let's get a disc. Right. Okay, so it would seem like reading discs might be the only issue with this one. The controller worked. This is my own controller, but it means the port's fine. Okay, right. So this one just needs the laser looked at by the looks of it. So let's put this one aside and we'll get the first of the two N64s. Right, in this part of the video it was me going through testing the two N64s. Made a bit of a mistake with this one. I didn't realise, having never owned an N64 before, that I needed to have the controller plugged in when switching on. So it was, both machines were saying no controller. Now if at any point I had pressed the reset button while a controller was plugged in, it would have worked away fine. Like I said, I didn't realise that at the time and went through God knows how long thinking I was testing the controllers and the ports when in actual fact I wasn't. So as it turns out, both machines are loading the game. The first one was a little intermittent initially, so I think that's a dirty cartridge port. The controllers are in pretty bad shape, so I'm going to have to do a video on trying to fix those. And in each of them, it's the control stick, which is, from what I can gather, very common. that they become loose, and on a few of them they're very loose. But we'll give it a go. We'll see if we can get them back to working condition. They're all original controllers, so probably worth the effort. Right, so that's basically that. I think we'll get back to working on the GameCube. Right, okay, we'll set up again with the GameCube. Now, this could be another short-lived repair, because it may just be the optics needing cleaned. So we'll start off with that, and then we'll see if the disc will load. So basically cotton bud, isopropyl. Just give it a gentle swirl round. Right. And here's my disc. Discs in. I know this game does work because I have another GameCube. Right, so it's looking like that was the only thing wrong, was the laser needed a bit of a clean. Right. Okay, so I think switch that off. I think what I'm going to do then is we'll give this a strip down and a clean. Work on that button, because that will continue to stick. Oh, there it goes again, it's stuck again. Yeah, we'll strip it down, we'll give it all a good clean, and that'll basically be that for this machine. So let me clear this all away so that all I'm left with is the console, and we'll get started. Right. Okay, that's just the machine on the bench now. This is definitely in need of a good clean. And inside there it's fairly filthy, so you can see why the laser got so dirty it doesn't work. A bit of dust inside the fan, I'll give that a clean as well. A bit of yellowing on the front, but to be honest I'm not going to go to the effort of trying to fix that. I think that's fine as is. Right, so I need the special game bit for these. Hopefully this isn't too chunky to reach the bottom. No, we're good. There's a nice crack there, so this can be the first time this has been opened. Right, so them out, and let's just lift off. Yeah, other than the vents at either side, it's not too bad in this area. It's, I wouldn't say it's clean, but not too bad. Right. I don't have a clue how this comes apart. Maybe should have went on YouTube and had a little look at a teardown video. Okay, that just pops off the back. So we've got 3 screws there, 5 down this side, 1 here, 1 here. I think we'll start with them. Right. Yay. Right, okay, that's the drive. So down to the main board. Now we've got screws in this heatsink. And I don't know if they go all the way through, connect into the chassis. Okay, let me just get these aside where they're safe. I think we'll get these ones out as well. That's that board out. Let's see what else is under here. Might as well be thorough. And one last circuit board. I think I'll take some of these plastics away and give them a bit of a clean. This bit doesn't actually look too bad. Yeah, there's not a lot of dust or anything in there, but these ones are a bit iffy. Right, so I'll do that and I'll be back. Right, okay, the plastic pieces are in the sink. Give it a good soak. So I think I'll have a quick look at this board under the microscope. Right. Okay. It all seems to be working okay, but I just thought it'd be worthwhile having a little look and then give it a clean. Yeah, everything's looking fine now. Right, I'll just squirt a bit of isopropyl on here and give it a brush down. Set that aside. We'll have a little look over the main board. Now I'm assuming this is going to be stuck solid to the top of the ICs underneath. Right, I'm going to apply a little bit of heat to this heat sink. Thermal pads underneath, that's what was sticking it down there. Seeing anything that I'd be concerned with. A little bit of dust, that's about it on the other side. This side looks pretty much spotless. Right, okay, we can just set that aside now for we've got to reassemble. All these metal bits I've given them a dust and a wipe over. So they're okay. Anyway, the fan and on off switch. Take the fan out to give it a clean. So, and just give this a bit of a vacuum. Looks good. Let's see, this one, not really all that dusty anyway. No, it looks fine. Set that aside. Now, this definitely looking a little dusty. I'll just go round the outer edges of this with the brush, and we'll see if we can actually get this off. take the screws out the bottom here. What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now 4 screws on the underside here. Don't know if that's just going to lift the circuit board off. I ideally want to get to under here. Right, let's see where this takes us. Pop these rubbing cables off. I'm not really sure what's holding this all together now. These clips. Right, what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick one of the screws back in here just now. Don't want this flopping about, risking damaging those wires. Right. Looks like it may be clipped in. Managed to screw that cable underneath. Loosen that slightly. There we go. I thought I felt a little bit of dust on top of that motor there. It's actually pretty clean. This side on the other hand, it's actually quite dusty. a little out of shot here because I'm going to do it over the edge of the desk. On. Right. Okay, so what I'll do now is I'll grab the other plastic parts and I'm going to rebuild it. Give it another clean over externally. We'll fire it back up. Maybe have a bit of gameplay. So I'll be back once we're ready. Right, let's get a disc in and switch her on. have seen there, so a bit of footage of the gameplay. The machine's running pretty much flawlessly. Happy with the overall condition of the machine. The only thing that I could really do to enhance it a bit further would be to retro bright the front panel, which is yellowed slightly, but it doesn't actually look all that bad. And the only thing that was really needing done to get the machine back up and running was just a quick wipe of the laser with a bit of isopropyl alcohol and a cotton bud. That was it. Was good to strip it down though, give it a good clean inside, making sure that the fan was removed and cleaned, and any other bits and pieces that was dusty inside. Right, so that's that one done. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more like it, then if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be very much appreciated. And if you click the bell notification icon, you'll be notified anytime that I upload new content. Thanks for watching. Cheers.